Greetings, everybody. How you doing? I have been taking a little bit of a break. Probably should have mentioned that. I don't know. Sorry about that. So, hey, we're back to reviewing comics, and I'm going to start off with Steven Universe Fusion Frenzy. Now, this is a one-shot created by a bunch of writers and artists. Too immense to name, but I will specifically point out some stuff here. And this, of course, focuses on the fusions of Steven Universe. They actually did another one-shot, which I did not pick up, about the townie characters. And this one, admittedly, is a little bit more exciting, where it focuses on different aspects of these characters through fusion and what it means to them and what it means to like others reacting to them. And the art is absolutely gorgeous. And what I love is the fact that it doesn't like stick to on model as much as the comic sometimes does. So there is a couple that like are right on target as far as what the TV show usually looks like, and then there are a couple that kind of take their own art styles, which I'm really excited that they did that. And let's see, I can just run through a few of the stories. The first one is it's at a gay pride parade. The end. And let's see, Steven and Connie bring the gems to the gay pride parade in Beach City, and it gets interrupted by one of those not fusion monsters, corrupted gem monsters. And of course, yeah, the others jump in, but it's actually Stefani who like jumps in, and they had like these mixed colors on for the parade, and holy crap, this image is just absolutely gorgeous. This one is done by Anthony Olivier, sorry, and the art is done by Ver, and it's called When the Light Breaks. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's quite possibly the most gay thing I've ever seen Steven Universe related, which is saying a lot, I admit. But this one like jumps in head first. I absolutely adore it, and it's a good fun short story. Next one is, let's see, The Gauntlet, and it's essentially Steven and Connie being a little bummed out about not being able to do the things they want to do in training, and they feel like they're kind of in a rut. That's when Garnet sits down and tells them a little side story about her past, like what happens right after the answer. And essentially, she wasn't the best at fighting. She actually had to like take time and train and like figure it out and figure out her fusion. She didn't go from being fusion to instant super badass awesome. It took her some time, which I think is a nice lesson. She even jokes that like in her first battle she has this nice build up where she kind of like changes into her style and gives a speech and instantly it's taken down. But yeah, that's a really nice lesson about kind of practice. Now, The Art of Friendship, which is by Steve Fox and Zhao Tong Kang. I really love this one a lot. And essentially, it's Steven and Amethyst take down some sort of like homeworld hunter flying thing. Let's see, one of those kind of like flying eye things, and it was attacking them right in front of Vidalia, and Vidalia sees them merge into smoky quartz, and she just can't believe it. That looks amazing, and she says, hey, I gotta paint you like this, and keeps referring to her as Amethyst, where Smokey keeps reminding her, like, no, I'm Smoky Quartz. Amethyst is like a part of me, and she doesn't seem to kind of like understand it, and she's not being mean-spirited about it, but it's kind of obviously bugging her until she just comes up and just says it, and it's a nice little scene where Vidalia kind of like gets it, like, oh, okay, this is not really being respectful to you by calling you by your dead name or your old name. And yeah, the metaphor on transgender people and becoming someone new and someone that you know constantly referring to you in the past tense as that other person. That's a pretty easy metaphor to understand. And the art is just gorgeous. I love this art. I would love to see this artist do a full book or a story arc or maybe the regular series. I really love this art a lot. The next is a cool, fun one between Amethyst and Pearl. No Steven in sight on this one, where they're hunting down one of the centipedals. And they figure out how to work together. Now, the last one is an overdue conversation, and it is... let's see. They're going after another monster. And, you know, Pearl thinks, hey, I think Sardonyx should do it, and it's a giant beast. It's really big, so Garnet thinks that they really should use Sugilite. And, of course, they've had problems with Sugilite. She's kind of uncontrollable, and Steven comes up with this neat idea, like, oh, hey, how about Garnet and Amethyst, why don't you sit down and talk about how you feel as Sugilite, and kind of like, maybe we can kind of like tap that down a little bit. And it amazingly works. She's able to get the job done. She doesn't go out of control. She doesn't get into some stupid feud with Cardi B for no reason. So yeah, it actually works wonderfully. And that's it. Let's see, this is like 5 or 6 stories right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5 little short stories. They're all really nice. I had 2 big favorites, which were When the Light Breaks and The Art of Friendship. But the whole thing is just excellent work. To be honest, I think the When the Light Breaks kind of is like worth the price of the comic alone, even if you skip the others, but don't, because it's really good. I really enjoyed this. The art is really beautiful. I hope they're auditioning artists through this, because I'd love to see more art styles and more interpretations. With the ongoing story arc doing a kind of adventure story with Lars of the Stars and this, not to mention the Harmony miniseries that I have not been talking about. I'm really excited about a lot of the Steven Universe comics right now. So if you don't pick those up, or if you picked them up in the past and were unimpressed, maybe want to jump back into these. This is easy 5 out of 5 Ram Chips. I loved it a lot. So, hey, did you pick this up? What did you think? Leave a comment below. If you like this video, you can like it, you can subscribe, you can click the notification bell, because apparently not everybody who's subscribing to me gets notifications for some reason when I post videos, which is annoying. So, you know, do that. And you can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook. You can support this channel at just $1 a month on Patreon. And, you know, maybe I can talk about stuff you like. Who knows? All right, with that said, push the button, let's say.